Tired of being cold this winter like Canadian Katie? Do a semester abroad in sunny Italy.
Hello, I'm Jen, and I'm here with Lakehead's International Schooling Department. I've brought my friends with me today to bring you some information on studying abroad in Italy. First, today I have Michelle here with me to speak about the geography in Italy.
Hello, I'm Michelle and I'm here to tell you about the geography of Italy today. So the beautiful country of Italy is 300,000 square kilometers in size. The capital of Italy is Rome, but there are many other famous cities in Italy, which include Venice, Florence, Verona, Milan, and many more that you should check out while you're here. If you would like to venture to other countries while you're staying in Italy, we are surrounded by France, Spain, Austria, Croatia, and Greece. We also have two large bodies of water, which include the Mediterranean Sea and the Tyrrhenian Sea. With those bodies of water, we get a Mediterranean type of climate, which includes cool, rainy winters and hot, dry summers. In the winter, we see temperatures drop to around 53 degrees, and in the summers often reach a high of 90 degrees.
Thanks, Michelle. Now it's time for Katie to tell you all about the people of Italy.
Hi there, I'm Katie, and I'm going to talk to you about the people of Italy. Italy has a population of 59 million. Italy has been home to various groups of people: Lombards and Goths in the north, Greeks, Saracens, and Spaniards in Sicily in the south, Latins in and around Rome, and Etruscans and others in central Italy. The official language of Italy is Italian and is spoken by the vast majority of people. French is also spoken in some parts. In 1998, the overwhelming majority of 85% of the native-born Italian citizens professed the Roman Catholic faith. Roman Catholicism is affirmed as a state religion under the Lateran Treaty of 1929.
Thank you, Katie. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the government and history of Italy. Italy's history is perhaps the most important one for the cultural and social development of the Mediterranean area as a whole. The country has been host to important human activities in prehistoric times, and archaeological sites can be found in many regions. Most notable is the Roman Empire that came to dominate this part of the world for many centuries, and the Renaissance that further helped to shape European philosophy and art. The city of Rome contains some of the most important recognizable historical buildings, such as the Colosseum, that gladiators famously fought to the death. The Vatican, the central governing body in the Catholic faith, and where the Pope resides, is also located in Italy. The government of Italy was originally a monarchy after Italy's unification in the second half of the 19th century until 1947, when the government became a parliamentary republic following a national referendum. The president is the head of the state, and the president is elected every 7 years. The president's duty is to appoint a prime minister and declaring war. Senators and deputies are elected every 5 years. Deputies are always between the age of 18 and 25, and senators are between 25 and 40. The country is divided into 20 regions. The regions are further divided into 110 provinces, which are further subdivided into town councils. All citizens aged 18 and over may vote in elections in the Chamber of Deputies. The age limit is 25 to vote for the Senate. The turnout for elections in Italy is the highest in the EU, reaching well over 80% of the voters in Italy. An important feature in Italy's constitution is the referendum must be held. in order to appeal laws or executive orders at the request of 500,000 signatures or 5 regional councils. Important referendums held in the past include those on abortions, divorce, nuclear power, and electoral reform. And now to Tricia for some economic notes.
Italy is historically a city of romance, poetry, wine, and food. Italy has experienced exponential growth in its major industries. Historically, Italy had a large dependence on their agricultural industry, which has now shifted to a strong industrial manufacturing industry. The manufacturing and exportation of machines, engines, and pumps accounts for 20.4% of Italy's exports, the second highest being the automobile industry. In total, the manufacturing industry takes up about 90% of Italy's exports. In 2015, Italy's exports had totaled around euro 35 million, worth about and 32 million in imports. In 2014, Italy had an unemployment rate of 12.4%, which is considered high, but in 2015, their unemployment rate is at 11.8%, which shows steady improvement since their recent recession. Italy has a large organized workforce. The Italian Confederation of Workers' Unions is the second largest trade union federation. Developed in 1950, CISL was created with the merger of the Free General Italian Confederation of Labor and the Italian Federation of Labor. CISL is affiliated with the International Confederation of Free Trade Unions, which is the largest labor company in Italy. A large majority of Italy's workforce is employed in the service sector, followed by industrial, and lastly agriculture. Italy's GDP in 2015 was 26,964.
Thanks, Trish. Now over to Sam to tell you a little bit about Italy's education.
Like many other countries, the Italian education system focuses on the young child's education. Starting from age 3 until age 19, students go to nursery school and then to elementary school, to middle, then to high school, transitioning every 3 to 4 years. After that, you can pursue a post-secondary education at a university for 4 to 6 years if you decide. Unlike Canadian students, school's only mandatory until the age of 14 versus age of 16 in Canada. Also, make sure to get to university that you pass your state examination and receive your Diploma di Maturita. Compared to the stuffy, rigid teaching methods in Canada, we in Italy focus on creativity and the application of critical inquiry, so you can have a higher order of thinking skills than your friends back at home. Italian curriculums are anything but exclusive, and we can apply them to transfer through both public and private schools. We also help you focus your career early on by picking a specific course path when entering high school, which Canada's education system does not give this option. The paths you can choose from are classical, scientific, technical, and vocational. When it comes to making policies in the education system, the responsibility goes to the national government and regions, while you, my friend back in Lakehead, are under jurisdiction of your provincial government. Laws also decrees schools should be funded by the national government in hopes of lessening costs for you, the students. Something that may concern you university students is that our universities have 4 main options to receive by attending university. You can get a university diploma, a Bachelor of Arts and Science, a research doctorate, or a diploma of specialization. But wait, currently reforms in our university system reflected general reconstruction in higher education. We are hoping to adopt a 3-cycle system. In the first cycle, it would take you 3 years to gain professional training. During our second cycle, you would take 2 years and gain a student diploma in specialization. Our final and third cycle lasts 1 to 2 years and will earn students a doctorate or a postgraduate specialized degree. This gives you students many different options to pursue in your higher education here in beautiful Italy. Before I bore you young people to death, I have one last fact that may interest students such as you guys. In Italy, it is the head teacher's job, who is the same as a principal in Canada, to gather attendance of students. If you miss class, just like in Canada, your parents will be notified, but if you continue to be absent, it is your parents or guardian who is held responsible rather than you. Alright, if this doesn't sway you guys to study with us in fabulous Italy, then I don't know what will. See you soon, Lakehead student. Buonanotte!
Do a semester abroad in Italy. Too fast.
Hello, I am...
Hi there, I'm Katie, and I'm going to talk to you about the people of Italy. Italy has a population of 59 people, which has been split up to various ethnic... Wow.
Compared to the stuffy and rigid teaching methods in Canada, we in Italy focus on creating... Oh shit, I messed up.